Okay, we're here at a small shoot in Repton, Derbyshire. We've been invited pheasant shooting, but there's a catch. The squirrels on this ground have been causing mayhem. They've been eating out the bottom out of the feeders, they've been chewing on posts, trashing the place. So the guy that owns a bit has asked us if we'll come down, shoot some pheasants, but after we've shot the pheasants, if we'll go through the woods and shoot the squirrel drays. So I've taken some 50-gram 3 shells with me. I'm going to pop the drays with that, and then my good companion here, Wildy, is going to blast the squirrels as they come running out. That's the plan, yeah?
If there's any squirrels left, mate, after you whap them great big shells through the trays.
That's awesome. How we're going about it. So it's a pest. We're going to have a bit of fun, do some pheasant shooting, but at the end of the day, we're here to do some pest control. We'll go around at the end and see if we can clear some of these squirrels up for him.
Keith.
Yeah.
Come here.
Chunk is shoot captain here, and like any good captain, he gives his troops a plan of action. We head off into the first wood and get ready. I'm going to have to start leaving Bracken at home, because once again I've drawn the short straw. Steve's standing and I'm beating. What's that all about? Righto. Okay, done a miss. We're about to start beating now. We'll walk through the top of this wood and push the birds down to the guns. Anything that breaks out or comes back, we're having. The beating team work our way through the woods, and it's important to let the dogs work the cover. Good dog, right here. We've no sooner started, and a couple of unwary pigeons drop in above us. Chunk takes a snapshot, and he manages to bag himself a pigeon.
Back in.
A couple of hen pheasants are flushed.
And birds!
And once again, Chunk is in the right place and drops one of the birds into the river.
I'll take this corner in up here, Chunk. Yeah. Is it guinea fowl? Where's it gone?
Funnily enough, no one is owning up to taking a shot at the guinea fowl, but luckily it was a miss. Okay, a few pheasants towards the end of that wood there. Flushed quite nicely. I'm hoping Steve shot one of those guinea fowl. There's about a £100 fine for shooting one of them. Fingers crossed. The birds will take the opportunity to hide up in any cover, so all likely spots need to be pushed out with a dog. Once again, because it's the end of the season and we're clearing up some squirrels, we're going to be using the autos today. So it's always important to make sure these things are safe when you come through. Unload them, cross over, load up again. It takes 2 seconds and keeps all your bits in peace. Guinea fowl then. £100 fine for one of them, yeah?
Yeah.
Good lad. Cough up, son. Chunk knows the lie of the land and lets the team know exactly what the plan is for the next drive. Because of the recent heavy rain, the fields are saturated and waterlogged. I don't know about arm sands. Flippers and snorkels will be more the order of the day. What do you reckon?
I'm having shallow end, you can have deep end, right?
All right, mate. When Chunk said we might need waders, I honestly thought he was joking. Unbelievable. The next drive starts, and Chunk has managed to bag himself a rabbit straight away. These little spinnies are ideal habitat for pheasants. Towards the end of the year, get laid under the brambles, just sit there. They sit really tight, so you need a dog to push them out. We're working, pushing birds across here. We're going to go into the wood in a minute. Just keep them alive and just keep pushing it through. The birds fly really well on this drive, and I can hear the line of guns at the end of the wood having some great fun. But I've still not fired a shot. He had him. Good lad. The birds get up and fly with the wind on the next drive, which makes them extremely hard to hit. But it looks like Big Steve has definitely got his eye in and is quite happy to clear up Wildy's missed birds.
That's a good shot.
And then, out of the sun, comes a fast-moving target. They both shoot at the same time and the bird drops. Wildy has called it as his, but Big Steve is taking credit for it as well.
That was an awesome shot.
Not surprisingly,
Guinea fowl.
they both change their mind when they find out it's a guinea fowl. Oops. With the pheasant drives over, we turn our attention to the squirrels.
Keith's been doing his squirreling already. He's had one. He's going to blow this squirrel tray out here right now. So what are you using, mate? Are these them big bad boys?
Yeah.
50 gram 3. Should fetch him out of there, I'd have thought.
I take a shot into the dray and it would appear that nobody is home. But while he has seen movement and steps in.
Here he is. Wildy had him. Boo-akasha.
That's one less grey squirrel to be chewing on the pheasant feeders next season. We carry on through the wood and fire a couple of shots into each of the drays. This time nobody's home. This squirrel makes a dash for it, but Wildy takes it mid-flight. That's another one in the bag. We have all had a great morning. I'm pretty sure that we've all had some shooting. As you see, we've had a very mixed bag. It doesn't get much more mixed than that. We've had a great morning. There's been some fantastic birds coming up and into this wind. Some of the lads have pulled off some cracking shots. We've had geese, partridge, woodcock, snipe, duck, rabbits. Everything's in there. And we went round at the end and so on, did the squirrel drays. We popped a few of them. We've left one in the tree, it's dead. Another one's come out we can't find. This one fell out dead, and we've had another one that we shot dead as well. So we've done a good bit of pest control there as well. I think we used about 15 cartridges to get 4 squirrels, but I'm not really bothered because it's Wildy's cartridges. Yeah, mate.
Always the same, isn't it?
Yeah. So once again, thanks to Chunk and Big Steve for taking us up here and letting us shoot this morning. We've had a really good time. It's rounded our season off really well, so all good. What time is it, Steve?
Pub time.
Pub time. We're out of here.
Mate.
So, nobody owned up to shooting the guinea fowl in the end. Who shot it? Wildy or Big Steve? You decide. Tune in next week to Team Wild's Apex Predator, where Ian Harford will be hunting a magnificent red stag in the beautiful forests of Hungary. Stay tuned to Team Wild TV for all the best online hunting videos from around the world.